16 of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2. This is JD, your host from Zombie Gaming's group. If you guys are joining in, want to catch more Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2. Be sure every Tuesday and Wednesday, be sure to hit that red support button. I did lose earlier this morning, so far today. You guys can also hit that like button, tweet it out, share and comment. I'm also going to drop my lunch link as well. I'll tell you what happened after last night. I'll tell you in just a little bit. If there's anyone in the chat that does have a Twitter and a Discord, the thing with Discord is you can do so by following me on Twitter, share me out, tweet me out, leave a good comment, as good as you guys can. You guys can do the same thing with Discord, since it's going to be able to start from there. You guys can send me a friend request on Discord. You guys can tell me you guys said hello. If we watch our videos in full, like them in full, share them, tweet them out, leave a good comment. And if you guys also want to vote for the idol for next year, Alan's at 29, Greatest Settlement at 13. And the good thing is, guys, I don't have to be back to work until Sunday. So basically, since that's actually my first day off out of the 5, I just think it's very interesting. Then I'm hoping this episode, I'm just hoping today, doesn't go as well as planned as it was last night, because last night was trashy. People were being disrespecting. A lot of people were, you know, not doing much of anything, basically. Well, kissing the crap out of me. And I'm like, that's not the way it works inside the Zombies group. You know, if people want to, something offending a lot of people from last night, then why bother taking it in the chat, you know? And if you guys also want me to drop your channel link in the chat, let me know. My opponent's at 46. He wants to get about, what do you call it, about 200 by the end of this year. But we are doing a good job. We're trying to get us up there a little bit. So how was everyone doing this morning? And plus guys, IZN News will be a little bit later on today too. But other than that, I slept quite well. I was only up till about, say, I don't know, pretty much not that much. I would assume, I think I was only up till 10:30 after I explained to you guys what kind of shit happened. All I know is, I don't know if the ones that were in the chat last night was actually drunk, but here's what I did. Since I got about 52 dislikes from that, I'm like, okay. I didn't do anything wrong. I don't understand why these guys want to be jumpy to the king or disrespect the king. But, you know, you guys don't disrespect me for anything, but that'd be an end of story for those guys, so. Having those guys call me a moron to the king, and I'm like, that's not the way it works with Zombies group, so. We have going to get IZN News going on a little bit later on this morning. Like I said, I did sleep good. I actually slept good this morning since, I was up since 6:20, I was up since 6:30. So basically, I've just been relaxing for the entire time and, you know, making sure everything settles down and try it again. Which anything could really happen, is, I mean, all I know is we don't take disrespect, which most of us never do. All I know is it's actually their mistake, not mine, or not any of ours, to be honest. So right now, guys, we're trying to see if we can, get all 5 bells, or get the last of this, one of the 2 last things we're trying to get. And that would be all 5 bells, and, pretty much get some sort of a kickflip here, guys. Hold up. See if we can actually try to do something behind it. Especially if we can get the stupid golf cart out of the way, so. And I will also be with my Subway family today, too. Like I said, it's actually, the reason why I have 5 days off, basically. It's because due to Halloween, you know. Halloween vacation a little bit. So I guess anybody can watch any Halloween movies or something like that, or anything that's interesting. Well, my friend's wondering if I would still come down on the 29th by the time I pick up Watch Dogs Legion. Because I did make a deal this week, with my team leader earlier this week so far today, and, I pointed out Watch Dogs Legion comes out on the 29th, so I think, Watch Dogs Legion could take over for The Last of Us 2. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm thinking it could be, guys, especially if it comes to 1 of 2. But if we see any haters, guys, as my good stuff on that, let me know. Just have to be really careful. What's up, May? How you doing? Welcome to the chat from Zombies Group. The best of all time. Yeah, we're just trying to see if there's a 5th bell we can get. Having me get awesome skills? Why, thank you, May. It's good to see you. But other than that, guys, my work yesterday was not bad. The way it should have been and the way it was, and views and beliefs. It brought a lot of us thinking. Sit down and talk to one of those guys. I'm tired, and basically, I was a little more damn frustrated last night. Why? Well, May, you're from Zombie, correct? I'm actually at 79 moderators. 79 or 80. I cannot miscount. I think I'm at 79. I'm at 80 moderators, so I'm not gonna even try to increase anymore, but... Oh, nice. We got about 2 likes. Can we get 4 in the chat, guys? But man, you won't believe what kind of crap happened last night. Well, I mean, what I decided to do, I was doing a new episode of The Last of Us 2, and there was some hazardous, annoying people that came in last night. It's all good. But, May, mind if I ask you something? Mind if I, ask you a question? If you don't mind. Okay, so apparently, I was starting a new episode of The Last of Us 2. I started with 7 likes, and apparently, there were some people that called me bad names in front of me, and told me they were not from Zombie. But apparently these guys were not causing respect. One of them had a username, had an emoji, and I'm like, are you kidding me? And I'm like, if you have an emoji as a username, why bother naming yourself first and last name? So you can tell us who you are. You know, and basically, after that happened, I'm guessing he brought some of his disrespecting founding people, and it's like, are they trying to disrespect my ass or something, or what are they, why are they trying to treat me like one? And one of them told me that, back from last night, May, a couple of them thought that I sounded like a 7-year-old as a voice. I'm like, get your ass out of here and don't worry about what I'm doing. So basically, I deleted the episode, despite that fact, and I'm like, I'm not gonna even take care of it. I'm not gonna even try to worry about it for the rest of the night, so I'm like, you know what? They can take it upon themselves, not with me. So basically, I've had about 52 dislikes last night. So I'm like, the ones that were in the chat was my old friend Sherlock. There were some good people beforehand, before the others trying to get on my case. Like I said, I didn't do anything wrong, you know? I mean, all I know is they're the ones, for those that are not Zombie and always being haters to me, you know, I don't take it. I don't really take any crap like that, you know? Hey, what's up, Dayton? Zane, you're from Zombie, correct? Yeah, 52 dislikes, man. It's ridiculous. All I know is people were trying to be funny and trying to be a little bit scary. And I don't understand why they're trying to get on to me, you know? If you guys would have came in last night, you want to see how terrible I was. You know? I'm like, I just hope these guys get banned and do not come back in the chat because who wants haters? All I know is, yeah, they actually do that. I mean, the highest I've had now is 52 dislikes. The highest the previous one I had as a record was like 7. And I'm like 52 is not enough. So Danny, you're from Zombie. Okay. I just think that you don't like a video, just leave and not leave dislikes. Yeah, exactly. But, you know, despite that fact, you know, if people want to try to kill anybody that starts with an N, which I'm not going to even try to mention that, people can just take it from a different streamer, not mine, you know? I mean, it's on their hands. They shouldn't have to worry about what I'm doing for all the stuff that goes on. I mean, I have a great job at Walmart for the last 3 years, and, you know, I make a lot of cats every 2 weeks. But speaking of every 2 weeks, guys, the 29th, my friend's going to be, she's going to see if she got the job at Walmart as a maintenance person. Yeah, that's for sure. So, what's you been up to, Jaden? It's good to see you, buddy. And if you guys also want to follow my pudding, you guys can do so. Can't keep up with everyone. I mean, I tried to, but my moderators, Bad Boy, Sherlock, Commander Spark was in the chat last night, so they actually did whatever they tried to do for me. You know, I mean, that's all you can do is gather a lot of people to make sure they don't disrespect for who you are. You know, if people want to have respect, people should really do something that what they really should or should not do. Because I don't take it when I was a kid. I mean, I didn't take it like a man. But anytime I've grown up, you know, when I was growing up, back when I was growing up, back when my dad was growing up in the past, he actually fought those fears, you know, and, you know, if people want to try to cause dislikes and try to hurt the shit out of me, take it upon themselves what they're doing. They should apologize to me. I mean, it's kind of like Retribution that attacks wrestlers from Monday Night Raw, you know, that's the only thing too. But I'm like, I don't take disrespect. I don't take anything that's kindly to any of that. I mean, this community, everybody that's in here today, from Zombies Group, everybody is always like family in here. Everybody's entitled as a family. I love you guys. No matter what happens, everybody's part of the family now, you know? But you guys always like my piece of family, you know? And that's the only thing too. But if people don't understand, it's like they're actually getting ahead of themselves. But you guys understand, I'm not 7. Those are guys who pretty much just being relentless and having the disrespect to me. But if they want to continue to do something like that, we're like, don't leave it in here. We're like, don't do that in here. Do it for somebody who does not care. Does not care for anything on that. Hold on, I'll read the chat in a second, buddy. Don't move. But other than that, guys, people just need to understand that, you know, YouTube is not going to take that set from anybody. I mean, I've had plenty of that happen when I had copyrights a couple times. But if people want to try to disrespect anybody, they can just take it into another streamer. But you know what they say, fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice, shame on the others that came in last night. You know? It's their blame, not mine. I mean, I did what I was supposed to do. You know? And these guys want to come out here and disrespect me. I don't like disrespect. I mean, I'm like, this drama just needs to end that quick. So that way we can try to see what's going on. So yeah, Bad Boy did his best he can to help me. You know, you guys understand what it takes to help anybody inside of Zombies Group, correct? It's always possible to end up following a lot of channels and not visit them all eats and every day. Exactly, yep. You're absolutely right about that, buddy. I don't blame you for 1 second. I understand where you're coming from. Yeah, people just don't want to try to have any entertainment coming in, you know? People just want to take a lot of nasty crap, wants to have anything they want to do, you know? I just think it's ridiculous, guys. That people do not want to understand life. Phenomenal life at this point. I don't understand. And so far, guys, I don't know, I'm actually in Zombies group too. I don't understand why my thing is not coming in. My, link is not coming in. I'm gonna try it one more time. But you guys understand where I'm coming from, going forward to anything. When I don't disrespect anybody, I always, if people want to bring it right in, then it's us, bring it to a different YouTube channel. That's all they can do. I mean, this is actually what this group is not about, you know? It's about having a lot of love, respect, positivity, and doing what we have to do for each other, you know? Everybody is something in this world, you know? I mean, I used to have this respect when I was a kid, but I actually grown from that. I have a great job at Walmart for the last 3 years, and you know, I love what I do with my pudding, and even though I used to have a broken left ankle for the last 4 weeks in the past, I actually stopped the swelling, I actually elevated it a whole lot, and that made me miss 4 weeks of work, you know? I mean, it happened on February 1st of this year, but, you know, it's elevating it, trying to heal, to make sure I was trying to move. I was placed on a walking boot in the past. It was after I was on crutches, and, you know, I haven't slept since. But we're gonna get IGN news in just a little bit, guys. But you understand where I'm coming from, correct, May? People just don't want to understand. I think it's all about them, not about me, you know. But all I know is fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on their ass, not mine. I mean, the comments that they have, that they want to talk about, that's not business related, it's on their hands, not mine. But other than that, we actually saw 250,000 points last week. And I gotta tell you, it was pretty good. It's a real good feeling, and, you know, knowing how many points that any skidder can get, you know, as long as it's more of a balance. I understand, May. You're actually from Italy. It's all good. Well, but at least you're one of those guys that understand where I'm coming from, too. It's like if anybody else disrespected me, I would hide their channel. Get about 3 likes, come and get 5. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna jump right in back with Zombie real quick. I don't understand why my channel is not being said. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can do it again. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it again, guys, then we'll get started. Okay, I don't understand why it's not being said. But, you guys can vote for Aladdin or the Greatest Showman. Aladdin's at 29, Greatest Showman at 13. For good stuff in precaution, you guys also want to follow me on Twitter. You can do so by following me on Twitter, share me out, tweet me out, leave a good comment on my investments, and, yeah, I tried to draw my channel link. I don't know what's going on. I mean, do you ever feel having that problem, May? Or not really? You guys can also send me a request on Discord. Anytime you guys want to say hello. We watch our videos in full, like them in full. I did get some good sleep last night. I was only up till 10:30. But I'm off till Sunday now, so I don't have to worry about any other shit that's going on this week. Especially my pudding, well, my pudding's stat sheet today. Well, she actually has some sort of a appointment. She has some sort of a leg or some appointment today. She might come in the chat today. I mean, if she would have came in, she would have not have anything else in hand. What's up, Sweetander? How you doing, my old friend? How you doing? You see, Sweetander, I mean, you see, Sweetander and I go way back. Him and I go way back in the past. I mean, I know him very well. Isn't that right, Sweetander? I remember you used to come in the chat most of the time. Back in the old days when you were in here. I mean, ever since I know Zombie, I mean, I didn't know what he was actually about, but I actually grown to love this guy. You know, he brings a personality to our channels, tells us to drop our channel link. But I cannot drop my channel link in the chat. That's the problem. Okay, shit. If you guys also let me know if you guys want to vote for the idol. Lands at 29, go to summon at 13. Alright guys, let's see if we can get some good IGN news for you guys today, so I don't have to worry about disrespect from last night. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go on here. Well, my old friend, my good brother, James Cox helped me. It was back when I had a little over 1,000 back then, and then our good friend Zombie, but he wants to help me out as good as possible. Like I said, he's actually one of the best of all time that I look up as a family, most of the time as family. But alright guys, let's see what we got in. If you guys also want to make a comment on IGN News today, you guys can leave a comment when I bring it in. Today's the 27th, correct guys? Oh yeah, okay, it is the 27th. As you guys already are aware, I don't go back to work till Sunday. And despite Halloween, I'm off till then since I'm having a Halloween vacation, so I'm like, it's all good. But let's not forget, guys, Watch Dogs Legion's coming out on the 29th, which I will be getting it this week. Because that's actually going to be the plan. Get the unfold the next day. Why? I'm pretty sure it's because of the stupid purge that's going on. And not just that, but the coronavirus is still happening too, so... if we still get a good vaccine, it pretty much will set up this virus. I'm not really sure. Alright guys, let's get down to it. As you guys may know, since I had disrespect by 52 dislikes last night, I'm like, I don't take disrespect in here, Zombie doesn't either. But other than that, if I would have kept that incessant last night, that would have been fine. I'm guessing that people would have been drunk or something like that. But Peter Griffin and the guys go to the clam. Have a little chit-chat, what people actually, when they plan on doing at this point. Between Joe, Peter, Quagmire, Joe, but that's pretty much a good personality style, you know. Good style that they put on the table. But, you know, you guys have the idea. Well, as you guys may know, I looked at some of the schedule for the Mandalorian. And Season 2 is coming out on the 30th this week. That'll be on a Friday. I, for one, am going to be checking it out. Because I did finish Season 1 by the end of last week. Sweethander, have you seen The Mandalorian? Or not really? Okay, let me go. Okay, we did get first place. Check out the score, guys. 249,959. That's the highest I have ever had throughout any tournament in Chicago. But right now we are trying to see. Oh, you haven't seen The Mandalorian? Well, I have seen it. The movie, the thing about that is, the show is not bad. Daigo Santo, Glamorous. What's up, Zygo? Zygo or Satuno? How you doing, Satuno? Welcome to the chat, pal. Male or female, if I had to guess. Let's try to see if we can check him out. Alright, guys, we also have, oh, you're Brazilian, nice. So, do you speak Brazilian, or what do you do? Sweethander, do you have my love followed on, in the chat? See, but yes, he has an appointment this morning. I think she might be coming in the chat on the way there. I don't see why not. But, so far today, guys, you guys will also have baseball tonight as well. As I said, we don't have the same tantrum that we're having, that people have had last night, that I couldn't even try to tolerate. You know, it was cussing the crap out of me, and you actually knew English, nice. So, what kind of English? I mean, Borat knows how to speak English too. But I haven't seen Borat either, as far as I know. But I do know that the second one is not bad for the way it is, and what it should be. Especially if it's not falling from the sky or something. What's up, Bad Boy? How you doing? Now, Bad Boy can tell you. Oh, Tony Hawk? This game, well, the graphics of Tony Hawk is pretty good. I do know the game itself is pretty good. It's at a 9 out of 10. And I've also had this game since, pretty much by the end of last month. Look, I always like to think so. I'm a little bit damn tired, buddy, but I'm okay. But other than that, I really can't complain after what happened last night, because I just think it was ridiculous. People were being drunk, being disrespecting to me. And I've always thought it was pointless to see why these guys had to react what they had to do. That's the problem. But it's all good. I mean, people have some problem. Finny, fine. I don't know. Alright, guys, let's see what we got. From PC to your living room, these are the best LED strap lights. Yeah, I don't know if we're dropping links between these guys. Wait a second. I'm gonna see if I can do this. Hold on. I don't know if it'll allow me, but we'll try it. Yes, finally got it. Got it, guys. I mean, zombie dance. I mean, it doesn't work until zombie starts going. So, holy cow. But Bad Boy, you actually saw what happened last night, correct? I mean, you were actually one of my top moderators that witnessed it. I mean, I did see you in the chat, but like I said, Satano Capitano. This game is good, really good. I would have you get this game sometime in the future, if you actually have the money. But my money's going to the PS5. I'm buying Spider-Man Miles Morales. That's right, I'm buying Spider-Man Miles Morales. I'm buying, maybe Assassin's Creed Valhalla. But despite on top of the other stuff, guys, there's also a couple others I'm buying. That I'm still buying. And what I'm still buying is pretty much, what I'm also picking up is, what do you call it? Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is coming out soon. Yeah, Cyberpunk is coming out on the 19th. I know one of you guys have a birthday coming up this week. Coffee Grind, I don't know if that did it. I don't know. Well, we'll see what happens, guys. I just think it's going to be much more aware to see how that's going to come right in for sure. Okay, let's see if we can get this grind again. We want to grind the top of it. No, we got it. Perfect. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, guys, let's see if we can try to get a tantrum on this. If we get about 3 likes, can we get 6 in the chat? I mean, last night, if I looked at the views correctly, there were like about 98 views. I'm like, I don't usually get that much, but I'm like, so you see, guys, what I decided to do, because there was like 52 dislikes for any bad stuff in America. I'm like, you know what? I'm deleting the video. We're gonna do episode 28 tomorrow. Yeah, there's actually the best headlights for that. This is always an hour and 20 minutes, so it's not all too bad. Star Wars Squadrons is gonna be adding a DLC. As you guys already know, that game's been out the same time as this game has. Actually, no, with one other game that's intact for sure, and you know, as they'll add the DLC from the show that that's coming out the 30th this week, and that would be The Mandalorian. So they actually add a free DLC to that. Let me double check this one. Okay, guys, according to Adam Bankus today, he pretty much goes on to state, and I quote, Star Wars Squadrons will be celebrating its launch date. Despite that fact, despite one of 2 things at this point. I mean, like I said, guys, I did finish Season 1. I gotta tell you, for the first time I looked at that Darksaber, that bad guy's pretty much still there intact. But the Darksaber behind that is, I mean, the thing about that is not just a saber, it's pretty much a Darksaber. It's actually the first time I have ever seen it. You know, for the first time in my entire career. And the way I looked at it, you know, and the ending of the finale of Season 1, I've always thought it was a little bit epic. I mean, have any of you in the chat looked at it? I mean, holy cow. I mean, I was almost trying to drive anything nuts a little bit. And I'm like, wow. That looks a little bit epic for what he's using. And I was like, Mando has to watch out, because this guy is still alive. Still alive and well, and I don't know if he's actually a fucking Sith Lord or something. I mean, I would say he could be, but I'm not really sure. The Darksaber's kind of like a little bit black. And I'm guessing the Darksaber was made out of charcoal or something. Or made something out of the mechanic system. I don't know, but it's fun to see how that's going to play out between him taking on Mando. I mean, Mando just needs to watch out. I mean, even though he's actually the child's father, it's trying to explore what he has to do to get him to safety and make sure he gets back to where he needs to go. But the thing about The Mandalorian, you know, it's really touching at this point. So, they are celebrating, now Star Wars Squadrons, guys, is celebrating its good opportunity of the launch of Season 2 of The Mandalorian this week. And despite some of that, guys, despite some of that for sure, the free DLC that includes a dashboard decoration of none of the one and only that stands by The Mandalorian, Baby Yoda, aka the Child. It was actually announced as part of the Star Wars Mando Mondays, as the Mandalorian supply drop will be coming out this week on October 28th, and it will also include Razor Crest gunship, Beskar Ingot hanging flare, IZ series Android Assassin Android dashboard flare, and Blurg and Bounty holograms. Now that, guys, I think that sounds a little more reasonable. I mean, look at the stuff for the DLC. I think it sounds cool. Sounds real cool to see how they can plan that indeed. the bank offer would have been. I mean, if I would have went after Star Wars Squadrons, that would have been good. But this game was Tony Hawk was the only game to set out Star Wars. Wait, no, it wasn't that. It was actually Crash 4, I think. I wasn't 100% sure if it was or not. Actually, it might have been. It might have been that for sure, but you know, I think it's interesting to see how that's going to play out. Having Baby Yoda, aka the child, getting an opportunity in Star Wars Squadrons as a downloadable content for it. I mean, I knew a lot of Star Wars by Heartbeat. I still don't think I'm gonna buy it for PS5 because, I mean, even though most of us in here in the chat knows what Star Wars is, how it brings the pieces together, brings the episodes together, and you know, any of them is always welcome to try for anything. I mean, you look at some of these Star Wars characters; they did a hell of a job managing the contracts, managing as good stuff as they can. Whether it's good looking or make it as good as possible between Star Wars. But I want to ask you guys in the chat, what do you guys think about Baby Yoda, aka the child, becoming a DLC in Star Wars Squadrons? I mean, I think it's going to do quite well. Depends what they actually want to do, what they really want to do. I mean, I think it'll be quite well, a little more charming. See what they can almost add to another thing, to the other suggestion. Now the thing about that, the mysterious creature at Star Wars Squadrons, is they actually called the child that it can only be playable or be used by a New Republic starfighter. But both factions, guys, will receive one hologram, one decal, one dashboard flare, and of course, one hangboard flare. But I think it's going to sound quite well to see how they can really jump into that. And it's also going to give you guys a total of 8 new cosmetics to unlock. So you guys let me know in the chat, what do you guys think? But yeah, this game that's been out since October 2nd. So I think it's actually a good, satisfying surprise. I just think it's a real good surprise that the child, aka Baby Yoda, is coming into the mix. I mean, I think it's gonna do quite well. I mean, I know a lot of Star Wars movies by heart. No, same with you guys, same with my pudding. I mean, my pudding knows Star Wars quite well, so anybody would have hit up a question, like say for example, I don't know if it's actually a satisfying question, but let me ask you a question. Who is Luke's father? Who is Luke Skywalker's father in Episode 5? And the question to that is Darth Vader. Played by the one and only James Earl Jones. He did a hell of a job at this point, so... Well, I will give you guys another question. Who was the only Jedi to only kill Count Dooku and took on Obi-Wan Kenobi back in Episode 3 of Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith? You know, that question I would ask you guys. But think about it. I mean, if I would have bought Star Wars, that would have been good. That would have been history in the making right there, but not quite. I mean, Tony Hawk did set out Star Wars, but Star Wars could have been the offer if I would have bought Squadrons, but I do know the game itself is good, real good for what it is, and you know, pretty much you guys have a good understanding what that game is about. So we also have Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga coming out next year for PS5, PS4, and a couple other consoles, which a lot of us have Dimension for it. But like I said, I am off till Sunday, guys, so I don't really have to worry about it right now, so... and I'm like, drama just needs to end after what happened last night. Well, guys, I don't want to have to really think about it right now, so it's all good. Fair play, and it's not bad of a throw. We get about 5 likes. Can we get 6? Can we get 7 in the chat, guys? Guys are starting off good. Guys are starting off good. Hold on, let me just swap my channel again. Hold on. If you guys want to follow my pudding, let me know in the chat. If you guys also want me to drop your channel, that'd be good too. Hold on, guys. We're gonna get back to news in a second. Tell you what, let's go back to the second one. Okay, there we go. We're gonna go back to the second one, guys, so we can actually see if we can actually get a little more grinding down. We have to find that 5th bell, if we can. Okay, let's see if I can send it again. But yeah, every Monday is Mando Monday, which I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that, since, it's coming out of The Mandalorian, so it's actually a good deal. It's actually great, it's good, the way it should be. But the very first season of The Mandalorian was real good. I actually felt a little more coming out, something in spirit at this point in any feature. But I just think Mando and the child are actually a good fit between Mando and the child, you know. I just think they are a great pair, you know. Especially like C-3PO and R2-D2 in the past. That was actually fantasizing at this point too. Getting to the other side of it, and you know, history coming out of Star Wars. Star Wars did come out since 1987, so 77, excuse me. But you know, these guys know how to have a lot of history, know how to bring some stuff together. That's actually the important part. It's all about romance, action. Because I'm always fond of that, for sure. Because I do love the sound of that, for sure, when it comes down to it. And that's usually what any movie is about. Action, fighting, anything you guys can mention. Like Star Wars. Any other zones. My point knows my weakness behind that. But it's all good, you know. You cannot have a good story and have a good review while having some good actors that know what they're doing, you know, playing some good parts. I mean, you look at Val Kilmer, he has an outstanding part for anything. But you know, it's all good. As long as you actually like what you're doing, as long as you put your mind to it together, with God's help. Are you guys still in the chat? Bad Boy or Satano? Is it okay with you if I call you that? I just hope it's not a problem or anything. Ah, crap. Well, we can find that 5th bell. We should have no more conclusions. But I don't think we should. Okay, 225. Alright, Devil May Cry 5. Devil May Cry 5, Special Edition won't support ray tracing on the Xbox Series S. I mean, I am somewhat fond of Devil May Cry 5, but not as much. Okay, that's not bad of an article, but I'm not a big fan of it. I mean, I do know Devil May Cry 5 is a good franchise. That I will say, and that I will give. Let me go back to New York City again, so we can actually get that 6 score on that. Hold on, guys. Let me see if I can get this. There's also Rebirth ending, guys, for Amnesia Rebirth. But I'm pretty sure the game itself should be real good, depending on the graphics. And we also have Super Mario 3D All-Stars to finally add inverted camera controls. I mean, that should be a little more trustworthy. Now, as you guys may know, it'll be coming in. So they're actually going to add the collection as part of a limited physical release. And it will become digital for the Switch. I still do not know when I'm going to get back into it, but I think it'll be real soon. I just don't know when it's going to be, but sometime I will, if I get an opportunity to do so. Okay, let's go right here, 8,000. We want to get that 6 score, guys. Oh! Would have had something cool back there. Okay. But it all depends, guys. I mean, the thing about Super Mario All-Stars, it only allows 3 games, which I'm very fond of when it comes to Mario. Mario was actually one of my biggest games that I've enjoyed, you know, since I was a child. You know, I actually always wanted to play Mario. But one of the best Mario games I have played was Super Mario World, and Super Mario RPG, The Legend of the 7 Stars. Which I don't know if that's coming to the Switch or not. Probably not. Depending if they want to announce anything for it. I mean, I would be happy if they get something around that sometime. If they get some sort of a good chance. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it would end up being up to Nintendo for it. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what we have to do. Wait a minute. Since we're actually on top of the secret tape, guys, I think I have an idea. Hold on. Go up here. Okay, that's right. There we go. Or maybe just wait to have our turn. I'll look at that I'll look at my phone in a second here. There's a chance we really have to take it quick. Probably not. Okay, 3:30. No, Discovery's back in this day. But yeah, you guys can check that out. Check out if there's any vertical cameras on that. Let's see if there's any more news today. Let's see if there's anything else in the glimpse. Then I think I'll be with Zombie for a while. Since I did lose one supporter today, so it should not be a stressful opportunity back there, so. Okay, there we go. Not bad for grind time. There's very mass. But yeah, getting the secret tab is not that easy. As long as we know what we're doing. Okay, go up here. Alright. Alright guys, no mercy, bound for glory. Ah, so close. Tell you what, can we get this a little bit of grinding real quick? But I do know, I am excited that we're going to be getting into the Mandalorian. Which my button has not kept up with me. Because I'm sometimes a brat, but you know what they say, my button is always my main bits most of the time. This is actually my main bits most of the time, so it's not all too bad. Which we actually cannot so have any arguing for that, I'm telling you. You guys are always here as my family, as coming out of zombie gaming. That's what matters. Ah, crap, come on. Are you kidding me? Okay, 28,000. You can actually add a little bit more than that. Hold on. I've done so much better than this. I'm getting my ass choked by between that. Okay. Tell you what, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Crap, we could have really grind that if we had the chance. This was actually almost not a difficult problem. I'm getting my ass beat between the skateboard. Okay, good enough. 6,552. We have a couple others, guys. Wait a minute. We also have the PS5 DualSense controller unboxing. Well, as most of us already understand what the inside of the controller looks like in between. Well, it does look powerful. It does look pretty cool. It does look pretty nice. I mean, without the personal button, It's kind of like the same thing that one of the previous PlayStation controllers that they actually added up to it, you know? Because I think it makes pretty good sense. I mean, the PS1's controller was like the black one. I think it was like the black one in the past. The way we actually look upon it for it. Let's not forget, guys, my sister Phoenix will be live around 10 o'clock this morning for Mountain Time. I think it's either that or, I think around 8 o'clock. Wait, no, I mean, no. I think it's around 9 or 10 this morning for Mountain Time, so I'll probably be with my Stanley family by then, so. Well, that's actually not bad of an internal fact. I mean, yes, I'm taking on the PS5 as top seed, even though it's trying to be a little more powerful for me. But you guys understand, I pretty much got this right where I want him. I really do. So we're gonna actually start off easy and try to not start off hard at this point. If we can try to get a little of the score, we'll be fine. I've done so much better than this. Check this out. Very good. But as long as we know what we're doing, we always know how to do a pretty good job at work. Great content from Zombie Gaming. He's the best of all time. Because nobody can argue with that, for sure. Like I said, I've done so much better than this. Check this out. Ah, crap. And he fell out of his ass. That's the problem. Try it again, guys. Hold on. Check this out. There we go. See if we can get a little more of a jam on it. Okay, 2,348. Astro's Playroom, as the video gives us 16 minutes of a PlayStation 5 gameplay of it. And there's also a couple other things too, involving Astro's Playroom. But the Playroom itself came to the PS4 earlier this year, so other than that, you guys can see yourselves. News. But I also cannot wait to get that controller too. But as far as the headset goes, I could probably get that too. What do you guys think of that in the chat? I mean, do you guys have a good idea for it? Or do you guys think I should use this headset going forward? And yes, guys, I did pay my phone bill this week. I mean, yesterday so far today, so I'm like, I'm gonna get this shit out of the way before I go on my 4 days off, my 5 days off. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get this shit done quick. So that's what I did. So I was also trying to get some Halloween candy, but I didn't. But I always like candy corn more than anything else. I mean, anybody can name a Halloween candy for sure. When you look at Reese's, you look at Kit Kat. Which everybody deserves a Kit Kat. On what if anybody works at Walmart or tries to work anywhere you guys want to work at sometime, and you know. Wait a minute. Oh, I was gonna grind that. Crap. Ooh. Well, thank you, pal, for not bouncing your head up and down. Come on. That's only an equivalent to rock. The history of rock. I'm always a top active rock person. I'm always an 80s, 90s person. More than anything so far in this business with Zombie. You guys are always like a family. Nobody can ask anything else but the power of God, you know. The power of Christianity. That's actually the most important part. Okay, guys, if we cannot try to get that, we may as well get the damn 6th score if we can. Ah, crap. I'll keep on falling. Alright, alright. I'm going to go back with Zombies group. Okay, do you guys think I should still get the 6th score? Tell you what, I'm gonna stick right here. We have to get all that, guys. We have to get all that. But secret tape, I don't know if we can try to do something. I'm gonna go ahead and drop it again just to make sure. There we go. Let's go ahead and try to restart that. Pretty much has an oops on that channel. Okay, oh, nice. Nice pickup. 26,928, guys. I'll take that in conclusion. Ooh. But so far today, we're off to a good start. If anybody sees anybody coming in having distractions, I'll let you guys know in the chat. Okay, 8,055. Can we go back up there? Okay, we'll go right there. As long as we can grind a lot, we can. A lot as we can get. Just have to be very careful. 1, 2, 3. Crap. Ow. I'm like, ow. That wasn't supposed to happen either. Come on, let's get it. Hold on. Okay, 15,085. At least Into the Darkness is not bad. I also did look at a little bit of a music video from my boys AC/DC. It's called A Shot in the Dark, Craft to Go Spot. I actually looked inside of that video earlier this week, and I gotta tell you, it's good. It's good to see the oldest band, the goodest band of all time, come back and come out with a new album. I mean, if we want to talk about old groups, you take a look at AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, Sting. Sting is still out there. Everybody remembers Guns N' Roses. Who else? The Scorpions. I don't think they've actually come out with a new album for a while. Which I don't think they have. I mean, they have some good songs, the way I see it. But let me double check real quick. I'm actually going to leave a comment to Infectinal. Let me see if I can do this. We're gonna keep going that 6 score in just a second, guys. I'm gonna look at this video. Hold on. Guys, let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me. You guys can vote for the Idol. It lands at 29. Greatest Showman at 12. We're gonna go back to that other one. Okay, there we go. But like I said, I'm off till Sunday, but that's having a good opportunity back there. I'm gonna go to the mall and get that 6 score. And that's actually not bad for the population either. How many likes we have in the chat, guys? If you guys don't mind. I'll probably jump onto the other one in just a little bit. Okay, I don't see my channel being shared. Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. Okay, Proto, Tuve. Actually have those guys here. Well, I'll look upon it in just a second. If you guys also want to follow my pudding, you can do so by following your channel. Like I said, you guys can let me know if you guys want me to drop your channel link in the chat, so that way we can actually follow each other in Zombies group. Remember, it's not stop, it's sub. As long as we leave a comment, stay connected, that's all we can do. With God's help, as long as we put our mind to it, see what we like to follow, you know. Let's follow something interesting as days go by. Coming out of Family Matters. I still watch Family Matters, though. I always keep track on that on Hulu. But I am a little more excited to see how season 2 of The Mandalorian is going to be. I mean, I've always thought it's going to be interesting. And Cobra Kai is not coming out until January 8th of next year. But we'll still be in winter season. We will still will be. I mean, right now it's only in the damn 50s, but that's okay. I'm fine with it. But it's a short term that, you know, we always have to bundle up with this virus or without this virus to have the heat go in your system, have the coldness in your system. That's why it's important to have some warm layers, knowing what is actually good, to make sure you don't get sick or get infected by the coronavirus. So it's always important to keep warm and always knowing what you have to do. It's like, what is the only thing you have to do? And that would be wear a mask, keep the distance, to make sure we don't see another damn surge or anything, but that'll be okay. As long as we know what we're doing, keep everything checked and everything safe there. Hold on, let me look at this guy real quick. Alright, Bad Boy, are you still in the chat? What are you doing? Anything you're doing, my man? Let me double check real quick. Sit. Oh, what's wrong, buddy? Is there something going on or not really? I mean, any of that is welcome to try. Let me just stick with them all for a minute. Like I said, we're actually off to a real good start today. You guys are always good when you guys come in here. And since I'm off till Sunday, I will also be be at the AAA meeting with Brother Gasway, Drunko, and Sinatra. We see are doing quite well with Wheel Fortune. If only I would have challenged one of those guys into a drinking contest between that with Wheel Fortune on the line, I think it would be great. I mean, I know how to play Wheel Fortune, but as far as my pudding goes, I'm like, Pudding, you'll never beat me. You can keep dreaming on that. And she's like, in the words of Tyrese, Pudding, and she's like, babe, in the words of that, sit on it, Fonzie. Hey, Leon, how's it going today, buddy? Welcome to the set, my man. Did you watch Raw last night? I mean, I did watch some of it. I do know that, I do know that, they are actually building up the Survivor Series now. As, the Hurt Business took on, Retribution. And I think the Hurt Business won. And I think they did. But, I do know a couple of them are going to Survivor Series. Depending what's going to happen between side of that on deck. Depending who will challenge for the WWE Championship at Survivor Series. Which I think, remember, it's not just a Survivor Series, guys, it's also the 30 years of The Undertaker. With his long-lived brother of all time, Kane. Nah, I can't complain, buddy. But other than that, I've always thought the cell was not bad for what it was. For what it gratefully really had been for sure. But, I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can draw my channel again. Yeah, it's actually been another couple minutes. Yeah, I've always thought Raw was not bad. Hey, Sam, what's... Leon, I'd like to introduce you to moderator number 79 or 80 from Zombies Group. This is Samantha. Sam, Leon, Sam. Well, we'll actually have about another 15 minutes. I'm going to draw my left link in the chat in a second. I'm going to comment another couple of videos real quick from Zombies Group. Then they actually dropped the links. I'm going to jump on that real quick. Let me go back to the school. Good mix. Keep up the good work. But, how you been today, Sam? I gotta tell you, the chat last night was rude and nasty. I've always thought it was nasty, and I didn't think it was good. Not good at all. Despite what happened. I mean, Sam, you actually saw what happened, right? I'm guessing you did. We want to try to get all 5 belts if we can. You actually did see what happened last night in the chat, correct? But you actually had some stupid, disrespecting people that came in. Gave me 52 dislikes. I'm like, wow. That really does hurt the shit out of me at this point. I'm like, that's not the way it works. I'm like, if these guys are not from Zombie's group or the Iamacreator community, that's their fault. Not me. I mean, not the king. But so far, you guys are off to a good start today. But anytime we see him, guys, the next time we actually see him, I want you guys to be ready. Leon, you pretty much already know. Well, you're not the only one, Leon. I had some trouble coming in last night. And I'm like, this is actually not the time to have it. No, it was the ones that was being gangster-like last night. I mean, you know the 52 dislikes that came out of it? Coming out of The Last of Us 2? I decided to remove the episode and do episode 28 tomorrow. Actually, we do episode 27. But I'm gonna do that tomorrow night. With, this game in the morning. But you guys are getting baseball tonight, so. You're right about that, Leon. Exactly. I mean, if my pun would've came in, she would've actually helped me out, too. But apparently she was actually in the shower, she was, relaxing. But the only thing she has going on today is only, a doctor's appointment. But you know, that's an important thing, too. I mean, people don't understand what they're trying to do. Well, I know it's they're running their mouths, trying to get into my system. And, yeah, they don't understand what it's like to have a good, loving, caring group, you know? How many of you guys understand what I'm getting at, right? Everybody's here as a family. You guys are my family from Zombie's group. It's our yard, our moment to do whatever set we want, as long as we have great content together. Sam, you don't have my point and follow, do you? Hold on, wait a minute. Alright, Sam, I'm gonna send my love's link in the chat. 1, 2, 3, get her. If you don't mind getting her in the chat, that'd be good. She's actually at 46. She's actually at 46 at this point, so if you can actually follow her, that'd be good. She wants to get about 200 this year. From Zombie's group. If we can actually get her there, we can try to help her out as good as we can, and, you know, see if there's anything that's, in the balance. I mean, if anybody can get her there, we actually can. If we can do that, that's more of anything we can do. Oh, you already subbed to her? Oh, alright, good. Very good. I'll take that as a good satisfaction guaranteed. But, so how do you feel being in the UK, Sam? Is it good? It's like having Camel Sump, thanks to Chris Tucker and, Jackie Chan. But I did hear something about Rush Hour 4. Is that Jackie Chan is not in the mood to go back to Hollywood movies with Chris Tucker. I mean, those two are actually a good, partnership. But the first three, I mean, the first one was good, was not bad. The second one was a little more better. You know, the third one was okay. Yeah, it's a nice place, nice. So Leon, by your honest opinion, how was Raw last night? I mean, but the classic fact that came out of that was, ever since Randy Orton was actually on the Moment of Bliss, one of my favorites, Alexa Bliss and The Fiend. She was actually on a Moment of Bliss after, during the time being, and, her guest was actually the new WWE champion, Randy Orton. And in between that, you know, Because it came out of the balance for sure. And it actually got me thinking, who would be next to challenge? To challenge Randy Orton for the title. And I'm thinking for a certain amount of time, you've got to give it, you got to have a rematch with Drew McIntyre. But I did hear a little bit of a rumor from one of my parents or something like that, or my dad and I's good old friend at Walmart that he heard that Edge might be coming back and challenging Orton for the WWE Championship at Survivor Series. And then McIntyre can get a rematch against Randy Orton at TLC. But I don't know, I think it would be a little bit intense. What do you think, Leon? Hold on a second. I've actually, Sam, you've seen Rush Hour, correct? And it's no despite no closer at this point. Gun note, I've seen him in you actually, well, do you know who, Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker are, correct? Remember, they were the first two to be united in, the very first Rush Hour movie. But, okay, let me ask you another question, Sam. Since you're actually in the UK at this point, and I think you're 28 for sure, have you seen The Karate Kid? AKA Cobra Kai. Oh. Yeah, Retribution and the Hurt Business. Yeah, that 8-man tag team match was not bad for what it has been. But you know, it's more than anything in this world since Mustafa Ali is actually the big leader for Retribution. Which he actually really is, so saying at least he's not having any doubts for Moose and EC3 on Impact. Because it's something a little more to describe, for sure, but I saw it in cinema when I was a kid. Right, but what did you think of the Karate Kid? I mean him and Ralph Macchio did very well. Mr. Miyagi was always like a father to him, to Daniel at this point. But who can ever forget, guys? Since we're actually going into Cobra Kai season 3. See, do you think it'll set up Survivor Series? I mean, I thought Edge was gonna come back. You're actually in your 40s. My opponent's 33, basically. So he'll be 34 by January 4th. Because I am spoiling here on the 4th, guys. That's the plan. Once he asked me what I'm getting Amazon done, I'm like, well, ever since this coronavirus started, I really don't know. I mean, I haven't gotten it done. I really haven't gotten it done for the last almost 10 months. Actually over 10 months. Actually over 8 months now. You're getting your 40s too? That's nice. At least you're not having a hard time finding a DF, huh? I've got Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre. Well, is Edge coming back? I mean, I've heard he might be coming back. I've heard he might be coming back. I don't know. Depending what the deal is with Roman Reigns and Goldberg. It all depends. I mean, it's pretty much floating out there. It's pretty much really floating out there, whatever they do inside the Survivor Series, but it's all appealing whatever happens with Adam Pearce. Adam Pearce and the other thing, too. I mean, I don't know, maybe. Pretty much coming out of the official. Have a good morning. I'll see you tonight, Sam. Hopefully there's no bad blood from last night. I hope not. Because that would be the very last thing I would want to have. So that's me. It really would be. But Leon, if you would have came in last night, pretty much would not have been laughing. I'm pretty sure you would have not laughed. I've gotten about 52 dislikes last night. And I'm like, okay. This is not how Zombies Group is made to work, you know. But you guys are off to a real good start today. Real good start this morning. But I will see you tonight, Sam, for baseball. If we can actually get this going real quick. NXT Halloween, yep. Halloween Havoc in the chat, that's right. That actually is tomorrow. But the good thing is, Leon, I don't have to be back till Sunday. And the reason why I'm off till Sunday is because of Halloween. You know, and not just Halloween. But I'm also getting, oh crap, I almost had it. But not just Halloween, but I'm getting Watch Dogs Legion coming up this week too. So that's pretty much because of that. I got that day approved. I've got most of these days approved this week, so my ass doesn't have to be back till the Sunday, and then the PS5's coming out in almost in 2 weeks. With my plan should be ready to go for Walmart, hopefully. I also have to get this 2-step done if I can. And also the enrollment coming out of Walmart too. So we're gonna actually jump on that if we can. But I think we might be okay. As long as I jump into some of that in the balance, we should be fine. Ah, crap. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Get the other side of this corner. Ah, crap. Come on. We got about 8 likes. Can we get 9? And I did hear from Commander Spark last night. He actually said that Brother Mark should be coming back soon. I don't know if he's doing something a little more exciting or... I don't know. But alright guys, hold on, let me double check. Get about 9 likes, I like it. Thank you so much guys. Better than having last night. But I think I might watch a little bit. of NXT Halloween Havoc. I mean, the only few matches that I know for sure is the NXT Women's title between Io Shirai and Candice LeRae, and Johnny Gargano taking on Damian Priest, depending whatever special match it's going to be. I do know AEW Dynamite's coming up, since they're actually keeping inside of a tournament for who will be the next number 1 contender. That would sound for the AEW Championship. But I did hear, Leon, I'm pretty sure you were the next person to hear about it, and that's the fact that Ray Phoenix of the the Phoenix Brothers, the Luther Brothers or something like that, that Ray Phoenix suffered a little more of an injury during the match, so he for one is not going to be back in session the way we're looking at it, but it all depends. But it all depends in between. What's up, Sab? How you doing, girl? I'm at 80 moderators, so wait a minute. Let me see. I think we are, if I'm correct. But alright, guys, I'm gonna stop here for this morning. As long as there's no dislikes going into tonight, that'd be good. If you guys want to catch more Tony Hawk, you can do so. Guys, we'll have a new episode tomorrow morning. Guys, I'm off till Sunday. But other than that, you guys can hit that red support button. Guys are new in the chat. Guys are not new, hit that like button, guys. Do the support as good as you can. As Zombies Group is always made out of love, support, and respect to everyone that comes in here. If there's anybody in the chat, if there's anyone in the chat that could have came in that has a Twitter, that can follow me on Twitter, share me out, tweet me out, leave a comment. Never ask for support back on Twitter. Let me know in the chat. If you guys want to follow me, that's Zadie, Zach Dawson, send me your first and last name information to me anytime you like from Zombies Group. And you guys can also say hi on Discord. Tell me you guys said hello. See if there's anything you guys want to ask or anything. Because I'm open to anything for sure, since and also my opponent wants to see me on Halloween trick-or-treating this week. And that would be this Thursday. But I don't know if I could see how he's doing. I mean, we haven't had any time together since Wednesday of last week. I mean, I could try, but it all depends. Will we watch our videos in full, like them in full, share them, tweet them out, leave a comment, never ask for support back. Real quick, Leon says, I played a weird free game. It's a Halloween game on game console. You have to trick-or-treat. I didn't realize it was a kid's game. Oh well. Well, in mine, I'm pretty sure it's not bad of an adorable game at this point, but let me double check again. Stay home, think stock, hydrate, take out. Yep, I'm gonna be with my Subway family after I'm getting my shower done. Want vote for the idol for next year. You can do so by vote Alan at 29, Grid Summon at 13, which has only been not bad of a voting accommodation or anything that's square root. But we'll see what happens until tonight for baseball. Well, you guys will have baseball tonight. So that's Zach on Lee, like Prince Ali. I'm gonna try. I'm always my opponent's Prince Ali at this point. I'll let my opponent know if you have any questions on that. But I want to say thank you, Leon, for stopping by, buddy. Thank you, love you, buddy. Thank you, Seb, Sam. Keep up good work. Thank you, Digo, and my buddy, Bad Boy. I'll see you guys tonight for baseball. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another. This is AD from Zombies Group. I'll see you guys tonight. I'm still not going to go live in the afternoons, but I only do when it comes to days off, but with mornings and the evenings. But alrighty guys, I'm going to get a shower, have a good morning, see you guys tonight for baseball, same time, in the same channel, in the format. Have a good morning, and I'll see ya till then, and stay safe guys, wear a mask, and I'll see ya in the next one.